So in this video I'm going to show you how to use your pop-up blocker in Internet Explorer, and we're going to run a few tests to demonstrate what type of pop-up windows it can block and what type of pop-ups it cannot block. This is important so that you can confirm that your pop-up blocker is working properly. So to start, we're going to go to pop-up test, this guy here, www.popuptest.com. So now, before we get started with the test, we're just going to check and see is our pop-up blocker on. So how you know it's turned on is if you go Tools, Pop-up Blocker, Turn Off Pop-up Blocker will be there. If your pop-up blocker was turned off, it would be Turn On Pop-up Blocker instead of Turn Off Pop-up Blocker. Okay, now for settings, pop-up blocker settings, you go to this guy here. So to be Tools, Pop-up Blocker, Pop-up Blocker Settings. Then click on that guy. And down here at the bottom there's notification and blocking levels. And the first one here in the notification area is play a sound when a pop-up is blocked. Personally, I don't like to hear sounds when something is being blocked, but it's an individual thing. If you want to keep it ticked, tick away, but I prefer not to have that one ticked. Now here's another one. Show information bar when a pop-up is blocked. It can be helpful if you want to unblock a pop-up that is being blocked. So I like to have this one ticked so that I have the option of temporarily turning on pop-ups on that website. So again, it's an individual preference thing, so it's completely up to yourselves. Now down here, blocking level. So there's three options here. There's low, allow pop-ups from secure sites. There's medium, block most automatic pop-ups. And high, block all pop-ups. Control Alt Delete to override. I've used that one. If you want to block a lot of pop-ups on websites, this is probably the best option. So high, block all pop-ups. So now we know what our notification and blocking levels are. I'm going to close that, and we're going to start testing. So the first test we're going to do here is the multi-pop-up test. So once you click on this guy, this page launches 10 pop-ups using different techniques. Now in Internet Explorer, like Firefox, your pop-up blocker will be very good at blocking these. So we're just going to test now and see whether it is any good or not. So click on it. So it seems to be holding strong. It's blocking the pop-ups. Now, the notification level that I was talking about earlier. So you have an option of being able to turn on the pop-ups if you want. So if you right click on that guy, temporarily allow pop-ups. So if you click on that, like I'm going to right now, it's going to allow the pop-ups to pop up. So we're just going to click on it now and just see. And so there they are popping up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 pop-ups. So we temporarily allow them to pop up. Now you have the option with the Internet Explorer. So now our next test. 2 more block-ups there. On the way back out to the main page. So our next test is going to be multi-pop-up test. This page launches 4 pop-up windows using different techniques. So now we're just going to click on that one and see what that test will do. Again, it's blocking them. If you don't see any pop-up windows, you are probably using a pop-up blocker and it is working. So now we're going to temporarily allow these pop-ups just to see what they look like, so that you know what your pop-up blocker is blocking. So there's 1, 2, and 3. We're going to close those, and there's one more. When we click on the back button now, another one is going to pop up, and it's going to be a full screen pop-up. There it is. I'm going to close that guy now. So now we're back in the main page again. We're just going to try one more. Try this one, timed pop-up. This page launches a new pop-up every 5 seconds. So we're just going to click on that guy now and just see what he's like. Again, our yellow bar at the top of our browser comes up. See, it's a yellow bar. And if we right click on it, temporarily allow the pop-up just to see what they're like. So it's starting the pop-up test again, and there's one of them. We close that guy, and we wait 5 seconds, and another one will pop up. So now that we know that our pop-up blocker is working, we're just going to click back, and we're going to show you, I'm going to show you another one here now. This drop down pop-up, this guy is very difficult to stop pop-up unless you have a Pop-up Pro software installed on your Internet Explorer or on your computer. You're not going to be able to stop these. These are used by, this is it here, these are used by websites to grab your email address, so it'll pop up as soon as the website opens, and it'll just pop from the top down in front of you, and they're notoriously hard to get rid of. So you need a pro pop-up blocker, not a free one that you get with your Internet Explorer. So just to be aware of that guy. Alright, so that's it really. That's your pop-up blocker in Internet Explorer, what it's able to block and what it's not able to block. Thanks for watching.